Okay, I'm recording. Um, I get it. Like, if I had to work outside all day in the sun, I would kill myself. I would literally. There we go.
Is there a mountain climbing after this?
Oh, there must be one after this. Why they do the championships first? I guess you get dibs on the game if you're going for, because these are 45-year-old men, right? They don't want to be here that late. So yeah, like you should not be using your cell phone.
I'm like,
And like you told him, you had a boyfriend.
yeah, he's very much real.
Whatever you told him.
I was like,
Wow, that's very like forward, right? Was he attractive? Okay, again we're on the camera. So yes, he was attractive. Okay.
I think I was talking to him this other place. He's like, I'm a man's man. I really don't take care of him. I'm gonna take care of him.
He's just trying to tame you or something. Like, meanwhile, you're going in there buying a vehicle cash. Clearly, are self-sufficient. You're not. Your hair is out. Oh my god. You're good. You're fine. That is just. It's one thing to like shoot your shot, fine, but like then just stop. Just stop. Too much. They're really good. They're very good. Jack's not. I'm fine with. He just needs to stop being wishy-washy. Anyways, I can't talk about this here, so we'll talk about it later. And Ben's good. He's been driving. Ben, yeah, he's stopped me from a month ago or 2 months ago, and yeah, Ben's good. He's been driving. Ooh, he's been driving. Let's go, purple. He's been driving like crazy. He starts his lessons next week, but like he's driven a ton with me over the past 6 weeks. Oh no, they have lots of stuff. He's like, he likes to come every week. He's like, if no such show up, I can't play the whole game. Like, so he's good. I'm glad he was able to come. Like he's fine. They're busy at work, so they're doing a farm fence out in the middle of nowhere, and he keeps not gonna know, shed it or something. 4,000. That sounds like too many feet of fence, and he keeps coming home with ticks on him, and it's like I'm just getting where I think they're on me, even though they're not. He had one in his ear, like here, that I pulled out, and then there was one embedded in his back. So I just need that job to be over, but they've been at that job for at least 5 working days, and they're not, like, it's a huge job. So it's a farm thing, so, but still, it should be a lot of focus. Jack hasn't had any tips on him. Nice. So by the time he gets home, after being outside in the middle of a farmer's field all day, yeah, he's tired.
I mean, the shirt he's wearing at least. The shirt he's wearing.
Oh, like the farmer's stand? Yeah. What shirt? Yes, Jack has that now too.
What happened with
My who?
colleague?
My colleague? Which one?
The one that doesn't pay attention.
Nothing. Oh, I talked to him just to say like the insurance. I'm concerned, and she's like she couldn't say much. She's like I am fully aware. We are in conversations. It was obscene, and then the next day she did it again. Lindsay told us we could leave at 2 on Friday. It's a long weekend. Sometimes they let us leave at 2. She told us. Everyone was like, yay, that's awesome. And then, like, that was on Thursday. Friday, it's like noon, and Emily's like, so do we get to leave at 2 or what? And I was like, And I had even said earlier in the day, her and I had met about a recording, and I said something like 6 more hours. You didn't notice I said that at 8 o'clock, and like so then that would then therefore be 2. She's just really. Anyway, so they're hiring 2 people to come and help, like in a contract. But so it's more of like a co-op, like it's just went to a certain audience like within CA, like resource officers or something. But that's fine. When I went to that role, there was no onboarding. I taught myself the job, and now Lindsay's like, well, that's not a good experience. I agree. So then I'm gonna have to train everybody. And I agree, it wasn't a good experience, but I did it. I just always feel like I have to do these things and teach myself, but then the next person doesn't. I jump in with 2 feet and I'm like, let me learn. How do I do this? How do I do this? And then the next person that comes in sits back and waits for someone to tell them what to do.
And honestly, if then they learn from you, you can be like, yeah, honestly, if I were you, I'd be like, yeah, there's 15.
True, where I can say, like, you need to be opening and closing cases.
Yeah, I'd be like, you need to be. I'm 6'6", you
How's everything with you and your family?
So, bit the bullet on Wednesday. My sister did it. I call her and like, hey, just checking. She's like, I don't think about it. Like I was like, I've been thinking about you watching the I'm like, how do you want this relationship to work? She's like, until you repent. I don't want a relationship with you. Okay.
Is she born again? Like,
She's like, I think it's too hard on David. I'm like, what? So again, she's like moving forward, like, don't help. I'm like, you've been burning that shot now 3 times. Don't help. Shoot it. Shoot it. So she was like, she's like, yeah, I can't trust you. Like, you're arrogant and conceited. I call myself, you call me arrogant and conceited.
yeah.
Anyway, we talked for 2 hours. During the conversation, she's like, well, I'd like you to talk to me later.
She makes no sense. She said, I don't want to have a relationship with you, but then, okay.
I told you, like, everything.
Is she talking to your parents?
Oh, like being like that. But now, she called me the after talk. She called me aside. She's like, I'm not using presents, but like, stuff like these, doing a lot. She's like, yeah, so we're emotionally, like, 2.5 weeks. We're going to sex therapist because I don't want somebody to judge me. You don't do this something the therapist is judging you because
You're using their services when you haven't talked.
she's like, well, I know, like, it would have hurt much more.
Even if therapists are judging you, they're not going to tell you they are. Who cares? Like, they're not going to be like, oh, they're going to keep neutral. Like,
Yeah, that's been,
ankle is okay.
who's it?
Ankle stays. I'm sure he'll be fine. I mean, she's family. What's that?
What? I can't remember.
Oh, I'm on the wrong end, but oops, I missed that. Fast break.
One of those always say it's like you work in campus.
I'm not a professional camera woman.
Cinematographer.
Yes, I'm not. I mean, she's your family, so I get, like, obviously I'm trying to make it work. I just didn't go into it knowing, like,
I'm never
she gonna watch this?
account.
Well, and she's not gonna be rational.
No.
Everything you told me, and I'm not a psychologist, and we talked about this already, like, it sounds like boredom to me. Like, and that's really hard to deal with, because she's gonna change her mind, like, it's like, one minute she's happy, and the next minute she's like,
I'm happy she's not listening.
yeah.
Like, for real, but like, you're very close for 2.5 weeks in the
They'll prescribe them like if she went, well, I don't know what they do in the States, but I go to the doctor and one tear rolls down my face and he's like, girl, you need some antidepressants. I go in asking about menopause, here's some antidepressants. Like, that's not what I asked for. Like, cool if I need them, but that's not what I wanted. Yeah. So thank you, no.
How's been your season?
Amazing. It's like amazing. Oh, sugar. Woo! Woo! I got it on the camera. It stinks in here.
Sorry, so it's been amazing. How's the working out?
Not so great. However, I'm not doing it. However, I know that I will because it's hard and because I'm heavy, so it's hard. And I know that's not a good reason. I'm down like 25 pounds, so I know I need to do it, and I know I need to add it into what I'm doing with the food. And I keep just saying, like, if I could take a little bit more off, then it wouldn't be so hard on my joints. But I need to just like these stupid workout videos with like man weights and squatting and lunging, and it hurts my knee. And I know that sounds like a cop out, but it hurts. There's a lot of stuff going on around that knee. Yeah, I could like maybe like get a Y membership or something. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I was trying to think of like I needed something I actually like, or I'm just gonna hate it. I could do that.
Like, honestly,
Because we have 3, and I can't walk them by myself.
you don't think you could do it?
No, he would. Because there's 3 of them, and they can play together, and they're not like super high energy dogs. Charlie's old. They do seem to they wrestle in the backyard freaking all day long, so it's easy for me to justify.
And then you play with you.
Which we do socially, even if we're getting enough exercise playing and wrestling with each other, because it's a lot of exercise. They still need it for like social. We need to get back on doing that. He'll go with me.
Have you thought about getting
I have one. I bought one because I don't want to put my shoes on. I think this is like ADHD paralysis or something. Like I can make an excuse, and then I know it's so because I have to go get socks and shoes. So what I'm going to do is start putting my shoes on in the morning because I've heard if you just put your shoes on in the morning, your body will think you're like out, and then you need to be like more productive. Like and just wire my sneakers all day.
So here's my question. You're doing files too fast.
What's that?
You're doing files too fast.
Yeah.
So why don't you do a file? Walk 10 minutes.
I was kind of thinking that. I went to my therapist today, and I was talking about my challenges with exercise. And she's like, yeah, why don't you get a walking pad? I'm like, oh, I have one. I bought it like 6 months ago. I've used it like 3 times. But that's what I had said is even if I worked for 50 minutes, 50, I could probably even do less, and then walk for 10, and then work for another 50 minutes. But doing one file and walking would be better. I think I used to think that my boss would be like looking for me if I wasn't always in green, but like she's basically told me she is. She knows I'm working more than everyone.
If you call me out, it'll just say if you book yourself a meeting, nobody else, and just
I've heard that on like TikTok, but I didn't know if it was like if my boss would know. do that. She's not a micromanager. Like I don't clearly Emily's nasty. Like and my work's getting done, so I don't really think she'd care. And in fact, if I said it, I have to because of my blood pressure, she won't care. Like every like hour I'm gonna be walking for 10 minutes because then I could get. I know I need to. Okay, I need to start that.
Get like a book on tape.
Yeah, yeah. I like actually reading. I wish I had a full treadmill that I have room for it so that I could put my book on the thing. I can walk and hold a book, but every once in a while I get like I feel like I'm gonna fall over. Which doesn't seem safe. One time I choked on saliva while on the walking pad, and I had to jump off the thing, and I was like, ooh. That was before I got my CPAP. I used to constantly choke on saliva. It was concerning. But like all in all, I know that when I add movement, obviously that's gonna help. I did dance today to one song, and it was Murder on the Dance Floor, like in Saltburn. And because I was like, I need to do something that I actually like find joy in. That was fine. The dogs looked at me like I was absolutely insane. But that was like 4 minutes, and that was it. That was it for the day. 4 minutes. I'm done. When we went to Niagara, we walked over 10,000 steps both days, which I know that's a normal amount to some people, but that's a lot to me. Yay! And it was just organic. It didn't feel like we were exercising, right? Because we were just looking at things. So the other reason I don't want to walk outside, not because I don't want to put shoes on, because I don't want to see the neighbors, because I'm antisocial. Yes, so that's why I got it, and then yeah, I'm getting there. I'm still confident that I'll like. Oh geez, is that not a kick? I'm like, I'm still like moving in the right direction. I just have to get that under my belt. The eating fine.
Even if you were to walk, you walk 30 minutes a day.
Yeah. I know it won't take that much really at this right now.
I gave it a complex time.
Well, I knew that you had like sugar. Oh, and okay. So what are you eating? Vegetables?
Instead of rice, I eat like rice. Or
Okay. Are you getting used to it? Yeah. That sounds not great.
I just have like 2 more weeks.
So like I would miss like are you eating fruit? Oh, okay. Because like
refined food.
and that, I mean I'm still having some of that, but not like I cold turkey, not that it's like I don't drink pop, but like I have frozen yogurt on. That's obviously refined sugar. Like
No, but like again, moderation. As long as it's not cutting everything off, again, moderation.
yeah. That's what I'm like. I eat.
If you go from like working out to okay. As long as you're not guilting yourself and like because you feel
Yeah, I haven't been actually, which is like the food thing has been good. So we went away for the weekend for our anniversary, and prior leading up to it, I was so anxious about the day of food because I get obsessive. So I'm either all or nothing. So I'm complete cow or I militantly tracking every single thing I put into my mouth. And restaurant food has sodium. It doesn't matter if it's healthy food or not. Restaurants it makes it taste good, right? Like it's crazy when you look at like some of the how much it has. So I had this stuff so freaked out. But then as it got closer, I thought, you are not going to die. You celebrate your anniversary because I haven't been drinking alcohol. Not that I did much, anyways. But I was like, it's our anniversary. So we ate out. I had some wine. Like, we had a really nice weekend. You know what though? I did come home and my feet were all swollen up again. They went away very quickly. Like it could be, but the coffee, it could be too, but or the sodium. But it like, but it showed me that okay, that's fine. Then on Monday you just go back to what you were doing. You're not gonna do that all the time. And that was where I was getting too militant. I was like, I will never dine out again. Ever. It's like, no. You can go to a restaurant once a month. Like, you're not going to die. How's work? Exactly. Yeah. Oh. It's pointing that way. And now you said it's fine. Do you want to wait till I turn it? Her name's Carrie. She's so clumsy. Oh, that was a good pass. Right pass. Let him exist. They're doing good. They're coming back. Yes. Impeccable camera work. Oh, she's cute. I want to know who's getting that SM spot. I talked to Yana. She's like, supposed to get that person. Really? I'd be happy with Leala in the position, honestly. Yeah. Well, and it's just for me, like, I have to go to them for, like, advice all the time. Like, decisions. It's legal crap. Like, it's all right. Settle down. We had such a nice weekend. Like, he was like, we didn't even really do that much. Like, we just wandered around the town. We went to the outlet. We ate out nice meals. We went for a walk. We went down to the lake. We were gonna do a wine tour, but we waited. We were too indecisive. He wanted to do one on like a bus or something, so we didn't have to drive. And we were too indecisive, and I didn't book it in time, and so we couldn't. But he was. Oh God, is he okay? They not only did they survive, the house was impeccably clean, like cleaner than it usually is when I'm home. They had got Mother's Day gifts for me because it was Mother's Day weekend. They had a few friends over, but like they cleaned up. The dogs were taken care of. In fact, this is ridiculous. One of the fence in the back, I didn't realize it was on the side, but two of the posts need to be replaced. You would think the guy that does that for a living would do it. I didn't even really notice. He hasn't popped up, and I never really noticed. So Jack decides that him and Ben are going to go to the store and get the concrete and the post, and they're going to replace it for me for Mother's Day. One, I didn't even notice. That is not a good Mother's Day gift for me. I don't care. Well, when Dave got wind of this, he's like, absolutely not. Like, I was trying to be like man of the house or something, and I appreciate it, but like, Dave's like, what if they couldn't get the house out, and now the fence is down, and we're not home, and the dogs get out, and like, and Ben just went along with it. Jack's just like, Ben, we're going to home partner, and we're going to do this. And Ben's like, okay. So he tells me, I was going to do that, but we were calling for rain today, so I don't think I'm going to do that. And I was like, okay. And Dave's in the bathroom. So when he got out, I'm like, this is what Jack is going to do. He's like, I'm calling him right now. And he's like, no, you're not doing that. And then he says to me, why am I... Like, yeah. Like, it's nothing. I can't show you, like just a rug for outside, and then got me a couple of roof houses. So it was cute. No, they did really well. Jeez. I saw it. I saw it.
Like how it's such a flat shot.
Even just scored. You missed it. Close game now, hey?
I know.
The pressure is high. It's oh,
15! What's 15?
oh, so confused. I'm looking at like they don't have a 15.
I went and saw Planet this weekend. Oh yeah. I enjoyed it more than I thought.
Okay.
But I need like a new.
I'm not a Planet the Apes person. Like I've never watched one of my life. My dad, it would be like something my dad liked or Dave's dad or yeah. Huh.
Or with my dad. Hayden fell asleep.
You fell asleep?
I'm like, oh, let's go.
Okay. Jack likes to send me but I like to do. Luka is now eligible to sign a 5-year, $346 million supermax extension, the largest in NBA history.
Tell Jack I'm done.
That's a lot.
Do you know of the top 20 highest paid NBA players? Only one is playoff.
Oh, I didn't know that, but I knew that like there were no all the MVP candidates were like gone and like. Oh right. Yeah, it's been actually an interesting playoffs. It's been interesting. I didn't stay up for the Pacers game last night. They blew.
Luka, like I love Luka.
Yeah, I'm excited. I was sad the Nuggets lost, but
I know, me too. Is that because you
it was a very team. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else is really new. Nothing. It's almost the weekend again. That's all I really.
you want to stay here for a while?
No, not forever. But there's just not a lot out there right now, and I don't really know what I want.
I might have one for you.
What is it?
It sounds like the easiest job in the world. When bank outages, when rate outages happen.
Okay. I'm actually like fixing GLs or something.
No.
Or, oh.
You're like the port of
Outages like their cash is out. Okay. And what are you doing? Helping them troubleshoot while they're short? Or?
Yes.
Which I used to be very like I was a homeowner in the Bay, and we were like I ran the stupid store. I had to balance the entire safe, and at any given time it was like, and I had to have a balance to the penny, and I was really good at it. Like, but that was a long time ago. Like I haven't worked with, but I mean I can do basic math.
You were talking to the
Percent on the dollar. That was like an eye-opening moment for me actually because call me naive. I've always been that person that assumes teachers know everything and managers know everything. And that was like a defining moment where I was like shook. Don't say that. I don't know why I said shook. But like because I went from having Greg as a manager, who's a super smart guy. I still talk to him. I haven't talked to him in ages, but love him. Where he's like smart, and then I get her. She's like, it's so confused. Greg said in one of the notes it says he's going to do 2%, and the other note it says 2 cents on the dollar. And I dumb myself down, and I go, oh, but I think that's the same thing, isn't it? Why are you doing that? Why are you dumbing yourself down?
Like nothing. Nothing makes me
And she's sweet and lovely. Don't get me wrong; she's a very nice person. But at that point, I was just like, I realized like nobody was really in charge. Nobody knows what they're doing.
your brand is gonna matter if you're nice.
Yeah.
Out of the key!
Woo! A lot of it is like, did you realize a lot of it's just being nice to people? Or like, I mean, obviously, legit. She ever buy a drunk driver. She's back, right? Anyways, so the person does what? When the branch is out? I used to have to do GL outages as an RO too. We would get them and I would help figure them out. And I'm not like, I know it's not exactly the same, but I could usually find it. I don't know how you put that in there. I'm really good at it. Remember when I would like be talking to her about auditing their storage? I'm like, I'm just gonna do some sums or what would I say? But like that kind of stuff, Allie, I'll get second level complaints. Because someone couldn't figure out why someone was in arrears. They're bi-weekly. They're bi-weekly. They paid this many payments, and they should have paid this many payments. Like it's just gonna do some math, okay? Like we have, like, and I would just audit it with them on the phone.
Okay, so there's level 8. You read all this.
It's so vague. Like I don't know what that means. Okay. Okay. So they're hiring like their whole department is fall apart, or what?
Not gonna lie, I'm
You should. Maybe I should apply for this 8. I don't really know what this means, though. Do you?
I know. But I think I asked it. Like, you can read the conversation.
Okay. Oh, so when technology goes down, you would send out communications to partners that are affected and be on the technology triage calls to make sure they understand the business impact and help them expedite the fix. So, like, you know those emails that go out, like, there's been an incident, this, S3 is out. That you need 3 human beings. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. It doesn't seem that. So you'd be on the call, basically, like poking technology to like, hurry up, this is impacting whatever's happening. I don't know, like you're like the liaison between the actual people that need the technology and
Actually, a very easy job. My buddy used to do it. He's like, easy job in the past.
all right, I'll look at it tomorrow, and you should definitely look at the tech.
He's like, well, yeah, sometimes like as a manager, you have called a tech.
So then do you go in late the next day or something? Like, it probably comes up in the wash.
Like, how often is your fully work on it? Yeah, 9 to 9.
I guess because it's something that impacts the whole bank and technology, it can happen at any time, and then it becomes like an emergency.
So, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, just waiting. It seems like a job where you're just waiting for the shit to hit the fan. Oh, right. You're just like, so.
Yeah.
But then it could really suck if it went out like on the long weekend or when, I don't know, but whatever. It's insane. Well, there's not much out there, so it's worth looking at.
GM and RM researching with like me. We're gonna have a posting and I think you should apply. That seems way easier for the same thing.
Yeah, risk management is not too fun. The GM that was like sort of in charge when I went to Mox, she ended up going over to risk management. Davina, but I know Davina Gregoire or something. Yeah. She was actually really nice. But that woman she worked 12 hours a day, every day. She never had lunch. She never, like, that was what she told me. The hunter.
I frequently go outside and can't do it.
Okay.
The most one. She does listen.
Oh yeah, she told me how busy it's all the time. We're so busy. We're so, or like I'd say, okay, I'm gonna go get some lunch, and then they'd be like, lunch? We don't do lunch. And I'm like, oh, well, I do.
Maybe when it was not busy.
It was busy. I remember it was like super busy that they took us. But I was like, no, we don't do lunch. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to require some nutrition now. Like, I do eat lunch. Thank you. Understand you are eating from your desk. That's great. I have to prepare it, let my dogs go to the bathroom. Like, I won't be on long, but I'm going to be gone. Squeeze up. Oh, boy. Shit.
But I mean, like, kind of like, whatever, if I go be a GM for 2 years, or like a senior business analyst, I feel like it's going to be really boring.
You won't do well being bored. You won't do well being bored at all. And that's me too. Like, I was talking to a therapist today. Like, so I get so mad that I do so much more than everyone else, but I also require a very specific amount of stimulation. And if I'm bored, it's almost worse than if I'm too busy. Because then I'm just like, this day isn't ending, and I don't want to just find things to do. Like, I need, like,
I mean, like, if this is a model 8, I would highly recommend considering.
You would highly what?
Recommend considering.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna look at it tomorrow. How long's the posting? Like, I don't know if I should shadow with someone. I know nothing about the job. So, like, connect with someone.
I would.
Even though I know nothing. What am I gonna say in an interview? What is this job? You know what though? People, I do a lot of summations. You know what? People don't. This is a funny story. One of the girls on my team. My title is BMA2. I'm supposedly a business. I am technically a business management analyst, but every other cares person in the bank is called a customer cares manager. But because I'm the boss world of CA, we're just called BMA2. So like that's my job title. But I don't analyze shit. Like I do our monthly reporting, and I could say that I do. I kind of do. Oh, what was my point? Oh, so because the title's BMA2, when we post, people will reach out thinking the job is something that it's not. So one of the girls that's on my team, she shadowed before she came on the team, but she shadowed with me. Emily, I don't know. Emily didn't tell her it was a customer-facing job. She didn't know until she got offered the job and she took it. And then she's like, "Oh, this is customer-facing." She didn't know what customer-facing was. She didn't know, which just seems ridiculous. Like, so that's what I'm thinking. Like, you didn't even know this was a job where you were taking complaint calls. Again, it's a confusing job title. Like, why are we called? I've asked many times, can we please be called customer care managers? Like, why are we called this because they've just shoved us under business operations and strategic support, and that's really not what we are. But they don't know where else to put us in TA, right? So everyone else that reports up through our reporting section, they don't touch customers, and often they forget. They'll be in like group meetings with our whole like department area, and they'll say things like, "Well, this is only pertains to customer facing, and nobody on this team is customer facing," and I'm like, "We are. The four of us are, but they don't even remember because they're doing governance, they're doing whatever, just strategy, road mapping, crap, whatever they do." The PAC team is under there, like it's what a mishmash. PAC, like chemistry, access or whatever. Christy Campbell's still on there. She went for the SCCO contract in 11 She came back in 2 months. She's like, she did complaints before. Remember, like she was in the role I'm in now, and then she went to PAC, just doing like access requests, which I think would be so boring. And like they don't even have any power. They're just like a liaison in the middle, like just like provisioning access. Like it sounds terrible to me. It does. Is everything okay with the? The reps? And then two chamber reps right over the chumps. And then one. Oh, it's terrible in here.
Okay, so the map is 16 to 8.
Oh, okay, well, it's still early. Okay.
Yeah, I know. Like, I'm also trying to figure out, like, where do you really want to go? I know I want to go to
You would think if someone could roll up to Mike's position and there's a GM opening, then that would be ideal. Whether that's the Eilish role or, obviously Paula wasn't going to apply for it, but
I know, but like, Paula wouldn't, Price wouldn't. So, like, none of them would
she's so horrible to me.
But, like, she doesn't, like, like, cigarettes. If they wonder why it's toxic, none of them know.
And so because they don't know anything, they just get mad at the specialists. Like, we have a girl that that she was an RO. She was on cares with me, but on a contract, and they couldn't keep her. So then she got a 1 year over at TDAP recovery, like under, there's a TM in there, but under TDAP. She is like so good. She wasn't sure if she'd make it. She's probably been there for 6 months. She wants to see out the contract, but like they're working late for free. They're like they're basically expected because this is how you're gonna get your dollars collected. And like the manager's no job to give you any assistance. She got very little. And you're like, please. Thank you. I've heard a lot of bad things. You know who my new ER is? She's like sort of like she wants to get into the she'll probably level on. She's like no, she's a specialized resource under Debbie. she keeps shadowing with me because she wants to come on our team. She'll probably end up, and she's connected with Lindsay. She's good. Probably like a 3-4.
That's good. They want her to do 6-month contracts. So they actually send her back.
No, they love the personality. And I'm like, they don't care about an actual post. They don't. I'm so glad though I never got that recovery job. But I was still, it was like such a slap in the face when like she brought that to me, and I was like, okay.
And you got the board.
I mean, they must have loved her.
Yeah, but like, whoever is that the senior manager, like, I thought about this. First thing I would do is I would say, like, every TM needs to do a deep dive on your dog performance and your comp. I want it by end of month. I want a full breakdown of what you're doing and how you're supporting. Really hate it. Okay, next month, picking a month. The next month,
Yeah. Well, it just doesn't seem like a lot of the people that we go to for support, they almost get defensive or upset that we're coming to them, and I'm like, your customer's complaining, and I'm ready to know. So this is like before the recovery, like when. We're getting heated. Are they in bonus?
no, like,
Oh. Yeah, he was on like a fast break or whatever. Oh boy. Yeah, I have a girl. They told her call 2 days before I got the case. They refused to put calls on it even though she was escalating. By the time I got it, I'm like, the car's gone. I can't. I can't. Guy that bought it at an auction, can you please give it back? And so, oh, I missed it. She has a legitimate. I'm not saying she didn't ask for extension after extension after extension, but she was told she could have 20 days by like the internet or something. But she was told to 20 days. But she had to go back to China. I said, no, that's why she started something. This went up to SF. He's just like, no more extensions. I guess it's a GM, so they can like, recorded in my bid. And so now I got it. She sends me this 40 emails back and forth between her and the and I'm like, you can send them to me, but like, what are you looking for in terms of resolution? She's like, I want my car back. And I'm like, I can't do that. Like, it's gone. Yeah. Like,
that's what I mean. It's very much like I'm reading the blank sometimes because my gratitude is
oh yeah.
I was like, it'll be a really special.
Well, and so then with his kind of wellness specialist, so all this stuff too, and he's doing it.
I'm not saying like I would, but like
You'd make it your business to find out.
I would literally spend 14 hours a day
Learning the job, learning the business. And to me, I'm not saying deadline is a deadline, but if someone's going through the escalation process, which is published on our website, for their may need to be put on pause when that burger actually can't be undone. Like, and whatever, keep charging her the storage fees, that's fine. What does it hurt to keep storing it? She's gonna pay for it. Like, I don't know, sometimes I'm too much of a bleeding heart too, but like,
He's not.
he's gonna foul. Oh, he only has one. I was gonna say he's gonna foul out. Anyways, it is what it is. I'm not stressed. Like, it was sold before I even got it. I was straight up with her. I'm like, it was sold on the 10th. I got the case on the Monday, and it was sold on the Friday.
I got a recent customer care case. Customer says he requires too many documents. Like, he had like 409.
What?
This guy works customer care. He said that he requested too many documents.
Oh.
He had like 4 R9s that they've been paid. Like, how did this even get you?
Yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing I don't understand. Half the stuff that comes to us should be there. But like, no. No. No, I got one. Customer needs proof that she paid her visa for her mortgage application. You can see like a pending app on it. Yeah. And then I'm like, okay, but and then I pull it up and it's still owing, and I'm like, but you need proof that it's paid? No. So I call her and I'm like, so I understand that this is a proof that the account has been paid, so I do need to inform you the account has not been paid. Would you like to pay it? Oh. Oh, really? No, we should all be providing proof, but if you would like to pay it, we can provide proof.
Something else happened with that file. That wasn't the only reason you declined it. There's something else. Because I sent it to you and I was like,
Honestly. People will just be like, well, you guys won. Like, no, you did. Oh, God. This is going to be too rough for 45. This is intense.
I can't. Can you check the score?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll try. We're winning. By one. It's almost the end of the first quarter.
Where's my shorts?
You just noticed?
Yeah. Never again.
Why
Never
do
again.
red shorts look at you? Why are your shorts so big?
They look pretty fun.
They're ginormous. How do you wear those?
Why is he wearing my shorts?
They're swamp ass.
Yeah, so classy.
Yeah. And they're too big for them. They're gonna fall down. They definitely don't fit you. Sure, but like, they're still too big.
They always wear my space.
You guys are such silly.
Are you implying
Saying you have a very interesting relationship. Golden Girls, sure, like, yeah. Three's Company, you actually need a roommate, and it could be Three's Company. Yeah. A blonde roommate. Chrissy. A real dumb one. Oh. I don't think she's gonna move out of her home, but. Oh my God. Woo! You guys showing.
He's awesome. He's just
Oh, did he?
he's like yeah, Jesse also asked me the other day.
Yeah. In like which is he doing a 45 or is he gonna do a 35 next year?
People with rolling hips.
It's specifically injured, the injured league. Jack and Ben are gonna do the 18 again. In the high school, I think. I think Dave's taking a break. The summer's hard for him. He's so busy and it's so hot.
Like literally.
I could see that the first time, but why continue? Does your basketball go in the summer? Is it done?
I hate it.
Is it okay?
I mean, guys, finals, and I scored 3 points.
You had what?
I scored 3 points.
I think you said 43. I was like, oh. Well, it happens. It just sucks when it happens in the final. Well, I think Jesse has a women's league this summer.
Yeah, I literally like
Oh. I think it's on Mondays.
yeah.
And the high school league's gonna be split. The men's league is Thursdays, women's is Mondays. And then the high school's gonna be a couple teams on Monday and a couple teams on Thursday just to use the gym space, but it'll be at that other arena.
They don't have those 6
No, they better ramps now, yeah. So the boys will be there like probably before the women's league starts. This is tense today.
No, now they're losing.
Alright, it's only 6 points. Woohoo! Oh my god. What do you eat when you go to the movies? Sorry. I want to go to the movies, but I don't know that I can without consuming really popcorn. And then, like, there's so much salt. Like, I could have a small, but it's not going to be enough.
They have like free like gummies and stuff.
From there, they do.
No,
Oh, just bring them from the dollar store or wherever. No, not the dollar store because you're not going to get it. Okay.
And then like skinny pop.
Oh, just bring my own. Is what you're saying. Like, don't buy the stuff at the movies.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
I'm like, I want to see like the movie.
Oh, like it's a Mad Max thing? Yeah. Yeah, that looks good.
But like, I don't know, not really telling anybody.
No, there's nothing like Dave and I will go see. We might go see Fall Guy on the weekend. It looks alright.
I want to go see the new M&M summer one.
Oh, I didn't know he had a new one. It's called True.
It's this dad takes his daughter to the costumes, and there's like police everywhere because he's in the audience.
Oh, that sounds cool.
But I think Josh Hartnett is the cool one.
Really? Like the guy back from the 90s?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Really? Okay, that'd be good. I haven't watched any recent M. Night Shyamalan. Like I didn't, the one where they're on the island and they're all aged or something. Is that good? Like I mean, I'm talking like it's been. I mean, I've obviously watched The Sixth Sense and another one. Like Signs. Yeah, those were all good.
Like Lady Luck.
Yeah, I never watched that one. But I did watch Signs, which is good, in the village. Yeah, I don't know. You asked me if I was reading. I mean, I'm always reading. I just really like thrillers, like just nothing like with too much substance. But
So really,
which one? Very poor. Oh yeah, yeah. Exactly.
and I'm just like, not having the same kick.
Okay.
Everyone's like, book read's my favorite. It's taking me a little while.
How many
When I go
books
to
are there?
Canada, I'm gonna read it.
Oh yeah, when are you
I'm
going?
just gonna. My youngest son and get some paper.
Oh geez. Are you allergic to the sun?
I am
Okay. When are you going?
Naples, where all the young folks go.
Is that sarcasm? Okay. Is that an old person Mecca? So and when are you going?
June 1st.
That's coming up. I read the most recent. Oh geez. Nobody got it. I'm reading the most recent.
Who's president?
23. Because this is like a fast-paced game here. I'm reading. Yours is awful. I'm reading, or I read the first line wings. It was on like the. Oh, I thought it was a timeout. That's when said timeout. No one cares. It's called First Line Wins. So it's like a race where there's on like the races list, which are a hit and miss. It's called First Line Wins. It was actually pretty good. I can't remember what it's about, but it was good. I read so many I forget. Like she was kind of like a secret agent or something. Yeah, it was fine. Oh, yeah, I'm surprised. Oh, we're down here. We're down.
We're down here.
We're down. Oh boy. This is for a while.
Why is this exception?
I'll find. I'll get it. Oh, it's the end of the quarters. Oh, no, that's a lie. They're up by 7. Oh my god.
Like how Dave showed us the fun game. It's gonna be shit.
Well, I know that's what what's the rep? He shows up for 2 games. And I'm like, well, first of all, it was more than 2 because I saw you at least 3 times, and there were a couple times I was here without you. But yes, probably showed for about half of the games. But like, people really do. I'm not saying there's always people here that work outside, like have physical jobs. So like, he wants to come, and then he'll be like, his ankle was like not good, and he doesn't want to get hurt, and then he can't work. You know, money's no object. We just pay for it. He doesn't come. It doesn't matter. Woo! Woo!
Now we're just gonna episode.
Yeah.
Talbot. I thought it was
Oh, Jesse called out. Is someone getting that point, or there we go. Okay, it's a timeout now, right? Like, just do that. All right.
for a minute. Oh my god. I'm gonna watch that game. And this one.
Let's see. Nick scored 2.
I think
He might. Probably not. He mostly watches his own self and then takes clips out of it, but you never know.
He needs to stop her. Like, I don't. Like, why are they so
So, something isn't going right, he calls me. And I'm like, that's not how it works.
Where are you going?
They're the same age. She's going to Fanshawe this fall, and then she wants to go to university after that. I don't know. He doesn't know what he wants to do. He doesn't. Now he's talking about going up north and work at a mine or something. Someone told him that. No, Northern Ontario. And like,
He would die.
well, he's all about, well, I can make all this money, and then you work for 3 weeks, and then you can come for 2 weeks.
He would die. I know people that do that.
Yeah.
They'll do.
I
They come back different.
don't really want him doing it, but
It's basically like being in prison. You don't understand.
he doesn't really know what he wants to do. So whatever. There's no rush. We saw Dave's family because it was Dave's mom's birthday. And Dave's brother was there, and he's like high up at CIBC, but like in IT.
Okay.
But he never stops.
He never.